everyone, I'm Asya, and the last time I've seen Lucio Corsi, I think it was on the stage of Sanremo. Very curious to see how he did in the Eurovision event. So today we're reacting to Italy in Eurovision 2025. I was told that you're not allowed to perform on your instruments live, but I think it is not so, because on the thumbnail I do see him holding a guitar. Is it plugged though? That's the question. In the Sanremo performance, if I'm not mistaken, he had an entire orchestra with him. And he had his musical friend there. Spock, as I called him. Well, let's see. But before we do so, as usually, there is a disclaimer. Also, if you subscribe to the channel, it helps so much. Thank you. Let's go. Is this sound repeating on every Eurovision, or is it individual to this event? It is so dramatic.
Volevo essere un duro che non gli importa del futuro.
Wait. Wasn't it happening live? How come he has subtitles? It's pre-made subtitles that were running in the live event while people are watching at home? Or is it something they made after? I need to know the technology behind it.
Un robot, un lottatore di sumo, uno spaccino in fuga da un cane lupo, alla stazione di Volo.
Oi! That's a long piano.
Una gallina dalle uova d'oro.
Oh, here the Spock guy is.
Però non sono nessuno.
And he's singing. Oi! Look at them. He's singing Io sono nessuno. I'm no one. And the speakers are 5 times bigger than they are, which is supposed to be the opposite, right? So they're emphasizing how much of no one he is. This is so surrealistic. I love it. Also. Does it remind you guys of the Luxembourgish performer? Laura Thorne, the one who was also minimalistic in this surreal environment, like in a dollhouse. Oi, what was that? That's his shoe, right? So, as always, he's sitting on his leg, which is very familiar to me. I'm working the same way. I'm editing my videos in the exact same position and then complaining that my back hurts. I already told you that. What is written on the sole? AVD?
Huh?
What's written there? Do you guys have anything written on your souls? That's an interesting way to keep a secret. Or a password to your Wi-Fi. Someone is asking you for a Wi-Fi, you're just showing them your feet.
Se faccio a botte le prendo, così mi truccano gli occhi di nero, ma non ho mai perso te. È lui che mi ha lasciato.
Ma non ho mai perso tempo? I thought he was singing Ma non ho mai perso te. I didn't lose you. And I was thinking, who is this you? Wait.
Ma non ho mai perso te. È lui che mi ha lasciato.
He said tempo? I cannot hear that. I hear te. Or T.
Ma non ho mai perso te.
I've never lost tea, which I can relate to as Russian, who drinks 5 liters of tea every hour.
Lasciato indietro. Vivere la vita è un gioco da ragazzi. Me lo diceva mamma ed io cadevo giù dagli alberi. Quanto è duro il mondo per quelli normali.
I'm so grateful for these subtitles because the automatically generated ones, they were not helping anything. And I'm someone who really needs to listen to the song a few times and to read the lyrics separately and to concentrate on different details until I actually get the entire meaning of the song. Because I cannot capture all the elements at once. I need to listen to the melody, then pay attention to the costumes, then figure out the stage design, and then the lyrics, not necessarily in this order, but it does help me so much to stay focused on the lyrics and understand what they actually mean when they are right in front of me. No matter what language it is, even if I speak the language, seeing the words in front of me is really helping me to understand the meaning of the song faster. How proud his mom must be.
Che non gli importa del medaglia d'oro di sputo.
Disputa!
Che t'aspetta nel buio, il re ti porta portesi, la gazza ladra che ti ruba la fede. Vivere la vita è un gioco da...
Also, as someone who didn't grow up in Italy, I'm curious if these personaggi, if these characters that he was mentioning, who was it? The magician who steals your wedding ring? What is it? Is it something from local folklore or stories that you say or fixed expressions? Where did he take these ideas from?
Ragazzi, me lo diceva mamma ed io cadevo giù dagli alberi. Quanto è duro il mondo per quelli normali che hanno poco amore intorno,
Oh,
troppo sole negli occhiali.
I gotta say, this is probably the 5th time I'm listening to the song, but I think it's the first time that it actually hits me as much as it does. I did realize in my previous listens that it was an emotional song and all the meaning that it has for him, but only now I am realizing how easy and beautiful life is when you are not trying to put yourself in a box or follow a specific guidance and just be your own self. Lucio. Spock! I see. So the guitars aren't plugged, right? It's there for beauty there. Neither the piano. I mean, I think he's still doing the exact same part with his fingers that he was doing in the live performance of Sanremo, let's say, but I don't think they actually make sound in this case, which is kind of sad, but probably the pre-recorded version is still the one he's performing, or they are performing. Either way, it's looking good.
Cintura bianca di giugno, invece che una stella, una starluce. I girasoli con gli occhiali mi hanno detto stai attento alla luce, e che le lune senza buche sono fregature, e che in fondo è inutile fuggire.
Oh, how cute! He gave him the mediator for the guitar? What was it? Oh, it's the harmonica! How do you say it? Harmonica? How did they meet? Who are these two to each other? Are they besties from their childhood? I don't want to believe if in the reality they are someone's that the producer put together. I really hope they are best friends from the childhood and they were falling from the same trees together holding hands. The chemistry there is so sweet.
Grazie.
Ciao. I already said this theory, but I think that if the song becomes extremely popular in Italy, then the phrase non sono altro che Lucio might become a metaphor for saying, like, leave me alone, I'm just living my own life. Very nice performance. I'm really glad that I watched it now. There are so many performances that I skipped this year because I couldn't watch the Eurovision, and here's a video explaining why. But I'm glad I watched this one. It's very sweet. And also for those of you who were watching my previous video, I gotta tell you, thank you so much for your recommendations. In general, guys, thank you so much for your recommendations, because I gotta tell you that I have listened to the songs of Lucio you recommended in the comment section and other songs of him. And so even if I may not always respond, I try to respond, but I may not always do so, your recommendations are so valuable, either for my personal musical education or cultural education, or I might even react on them on this channel. So please feel free to recommend things that you think are worth a listen or a reaction. That being said, thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye bye.